Hello and welcome back to the Common Colt Podcast, a Colts podcast, real takes, and no clickbait. Dan, we did it. The Colts win, baby.
Yeah, what a fun game, man. I mean, it was just kind of a little bit of a roller coasters up and down. I mean, lots of different emotions from
It was.
the way it first started till mid game, till end game, overtime, all that stuff. But hey, we're not going to give a lot of reactions because we do one word reaction. Josh, what's your one word reaction for this game?
I'm surprised, honestly. Going into the game, I try to be realistic, and maybe sometimes I rank the Colts too low, or maybe I buy into the juice that the media is selling, maybe. But I didn't think the Colts were going to win this game today. I thought they were going to be closer than what people thought, but I didn't believe in the firepower and Gardner Minshew and the Colts offense, and they did just enough today to get the win. How are you feeling?
I'm impressed. I really am. I'm impressed. I'm impressed from hey, let's give where do we start? Chris Ballard, man, turning this entire franchise around. We kind of talked about it early on about one of his big signings was a kicker. I mean, who cares about a kicker, right? And here, Matt Gay comes out and just bangs 5 field goals too. Shane Steichen, I mean, just a good, solid game plan. I mean, you don't have offensive firepower. You've got your backup quarterback, your backup running back, and yet he called, I thought, a very consistent and effective game plan to the defense. I mean, this defense just played really well. I mean, just held those Ravens after that first touchdown to just really a abysmal offense. And so just impressed all the way around.
Yeah, we give game balls out, and I have to give mine to Matt Gay. I feel like we finally have a kicker again. And growing up, actually, my favorite player was Adam Vinatieri. My first Colts game I watched was all the way back in '06. For you, that was like yesterday, but for me, I was a kid. And his first game I watched was a game-winning field goal by Adam Vinatieri. So I've always had an appreciation for the kicking game. And to watch Matt Gay drill 5 field goals, 4 50-yarders in the game winner today was so awesome. Especially he outclassed Justin Tucker today, which was pretty cool.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Yeah. Well, I just gotta say, were you as shocked as I was that Justin Tucker left that one short?
When that ball went up I know.
Yep.
The ball went up in the air and it went high, and I'm like, crap.
Yeah.
And then it went too high. They're supposed to line drive it, but I was surprised the Ravens actually didn't kick it like a few other times later on. I don't know if he's weird. It must be an element or something. But hey, we got the better guy today. It's Matt Gay.
Yeah, no, I want to kind of. I mean, I was looking at Zach Moss 30 carries and just really kept the offense moving when there wasn't really much going on anywhere else. You could give him the game ball. Pittman made the big catch in overtime. Just highballing that, using his height there. But I want to go to Zaire Franklin. I thought he was just all over the field. I thought he was just making plays, made some big kind of shoestring kind of tackles. The defense as a whole, I guess I want to give them the compliment here because they just really shut this Ravens team down. They got after Lamar, causing fumbles. I mean, even Juju Brents caused that fumble in the first. Really kind of changed things because the Ravens had scored and then they're marching right back down to score again. I mean, the defense all around, this was a high caliber defensive performance, the kind that can get us real excited about this team moving forward because we've been focused all about AR and Shane Steichen. But this defense is absolutely legit. And a defense like that can carry a team a lot farther than maybe some of their offensive playmakers can.
Well, it's interesting. When I look at this team, I mean, this is no fluke win either. We had some injuries too. I know Baltimore had some injuries. We had some too. Ryan Kelly goes down. Our starting quarterback's down. Right guard gets hurt in this game. Just looking at this game and looking at that Jacksonville close loss, obviously we took care of business in Houston. I'm starting to drink some of my own Kool-Aid now that the Colts could be contenders in the AFC South and really push for a playoff spot. When I think about that and when I look at their upcoming schedule, this was one of their toughest games of the season. I was like, when the schedule came out, I'm like, oh man, week 3 against Baltimore, that is not good. And they came out in Baltimore, and they came out with a win. I mean, I'm not trying to overreact, and I probably am because we just come off a fresh win, but I'm feeling good.
Oh yeah, I mean, and hey, what the Titans lose, the Jaguars lose. Obviously Houston had to beat the Jaguars, but here you are. The Colts sitting there, and yeah, I think this type of win is the kind that, like you said, it's not a fluke. This is a well-coached team. They've got some playmakers on the defensive side. They're potentially going to be getting better with AR coming back, maybe, and I think we all believe JT will play for this team. Zach Moss looks like he can carry the load and help JT out. So there's some really, really good things to get excited for. And man, I mean, there were a few times where I was feeling like, okay, Colts win this, I'm going to get real excited. And then I thought, oh no, they're going to lose it. They're going to lose it. Now we're back to what we saw last year with like all these close losses. But they did it. They won it, and so we gotta be optimistic. This is a really, really good win, and one I think they can really build on.
It comes down to coaching. I mean, we had our backup quarterback, and Shane Steichen in close games was the difference maker today. And Gardner Minshew wasn't perfect. I think now we see why AR5 got the starting nod early. I mean, Minshew did enough, and he was very serviceable. I'm not trying to discredit him, but he's very limited as well as a player. One thing I want to say, and I want you guys to take a moment to subscribe to our channel. We're so close to 2,000. And on our website, thecommoncoldpodcast.com, there's a section where you can leave a voice message to us. Send in your voice messages, and I might play some PG-13 on our next video, on our next recap video. But Dan, the Colts win. They beat the Baltimore Ravens in Baltimore. It just feels good.
Yeah, it feels real good. And just to back up what you said, hey, hats off to Minshew. He was a trooper. He battled the Ravens blitzed him all day. But again, we see the limitations. He can't get out of the pocket. He can't really drive the ball downfield. He can throw some pop shots and he can hit the underneath stuff. He's a great backup quarterback in the NFL. We need AR back, and hopefully AR learned a lot from this game. Hopefully this was a good week for him to be off. But what a double victory to rest your star, not put him into serious, health risks, and then to come out with a win on the road, man. This is a great day for the Colts.
Great day. The Colts beat the Ravens, guys. Again, let us know your thoughts below. Hey, Colts are contenders. I think it. What do you think? Tell me. Yeah. Thanks again for watching, guys. And until next time, have a great day.